The empathy that women are asking for is one-sided. This video was a little bit lengthy. She did, I believe, answer the question on this one. I kind of sped it up a little bit, and then there was something that happened at the end of this, which I want to get you guys' thoughts about it. Here we go.
This is a problem that I see. Oftentimes, that empathy that you're asking for and other women are asking for is one-sided, right? So it's I want you to be cognizant of, empathetic of, delicate with what happened to me when I was 3, 4, 5, the colorism that I faced as a Black woman, the texturism, maybe some assaults, bad parenting, absent parenting. And I am still worthy of love. However, I require you to be delicate in your approach to loving me, while simultaneously dismissing men who have similar experiences, right? Mm-hmm. So the guys who, for instance, the whole nice guys finish last thing, even the concept of the red pill, when guys grow up and they realize why women have been putting them in the friend zone, realize that women aren't sugar and spice and everything nice. The response to that is not similar to the response to women who've been through a lot. The response to it is more so, you're an adult now, you're grown. Why are you still holding those grudges? Why haven't you gotten over it, right? And while you are catering to my hurt, you need to know how to put your hurt aside. And I think a lot of men in our growing kind of general self-awareness are like, that's not fair. It doesn't make any sense. As a matter of fact, one of the table episodes, Ja was talking about his mother. His mother was on drugs and the whole nine. The comment section was saying, ladies, if you ever come across this type of man, run. Why is he trying to fix other people, right? It was a very dismissive tone of, you are not worthy of love or the patience of a woman who would be necessary to love a man like you. While simultaneously, the message is that every woman is deserving of love. So why is that imbalance so popular and nobody actually talks about it?
Well, hey, we're talking about it now. And I hope, conversations like this are helpful for people to ask themselves that question, because the truth is there is no reason why that should be allowed to continue. What you're stating is a literal example that people can go look in the comments and see that this happens. And it's not the only place that it has happened. And so that's why I feel so strongly that for women, that's where our work starts. Every woman has to ask themselves that question. For me, the answer was because I had to have a wake-up call to realize that I was socialized that way. It's built into the infrastructure of how we relate to men. And I can barely even point to it. I just know that when I read the book, Rites of Passage for Black Boys, I can't recall the author, but in that he details the Black man's experience in America, how he's targeted for, drug and crime offenses, petty offenses, just to keep the prisons full. And, that was my first time. I was a freshman at Hampton University. That was my first time coming into contact with that information. So it caused me to say, no wonder our men are in the predicament that they're in. Why wouldn't you be? So that's why every woman has to kind of go down a path of research just for the sake of empathizing with men. The same way that men have to look up, what a woman's menstrual cycle is like. If you're a man and you've never Googled that and how it impacts how you interact with her, then that's the exact same thing, just from the male perspective.
So she just get the rambling and then we get to the end.
Contributes to why we are the way we are. And if all we're doing is scrolling on our phone, you may or may not ever come into contact with that information in a usable, framework. So everybody got to go on that path for themselves. Like you have to.
Are you looking at the camera?
No. Am I supposed to be?
You're supposed to be looking at me.
I don't look at people when I talk to them. It's weird to me. You want me to?
You don't look at people when you talk to them.
No. Because it's like I'm in my thought place, so I have to go look through my files.
But that's gonna come off as inauthentic. I can see you in your thought place.
I can try.
Other people gonna see you in your thought place.
All right, let me face
What are you afraid of people discovering?
No, if
you're outside of your thought place.
You're not understanding. It's not a conscious thing. It's just something I always do.
But you're conscious that you always do it.
Mm-hmm. Because
it's not conscious in the moment.
Because I know, it's bad. So let me try to look, but it just feels so horrible that I always look away.
No, I understand, like looking away when like you're still forming a thought, but like literally you were addressing
me and this island is locked in.
You were addressing the refrigerator.
Let me tell you, bro. Like, so here's my theory. All right, but anyway, okay. Thank you for pointing that out. Let me try better. Yeah.
No, stop trying. That's
I can't.
Stop trying.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I don't know what that is.
What just happened? Both things are still recording. This is not trying. You did it, Joe.
So just be my awkward self?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Say less. That's all you had to say.
I said that already. And then you? Yes, after reading Joy Do Agree.
What can I say? I'm media trained.
I hate media trained people. You know that, right?
You said it. That's why I said it.
Yeah, I hate media trained.
I'm not really media trained.
Yes, you are.
Who trained me? Who said do this, then do that, and don't do that?
Media trained more than like having your
potty trained
degree in like mass comm is like the right way to do press.
I would.
All right, that was the end of it. But Nelson, real quick before we get into the empathy that women are asking for is one-sided, and we respond to it. When he asked her about that at the end, what did you notice?
I noticed he was doing a bad job of trying to psychoanalyze her. So you're talking about when she wasn't making the eye contact?
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been because she was like the way she described it sounded right to me. Like she was, you have people that literally go off and stare into the distance as they're trying to recall information actively. It sounded like he tried to drive her towards she was repressing some type of deep inadequacy or self-esteem issue that was manifesting itself by her not making eye contact. That, to me, it just looked like he just did a bad job trying to psychoanalyze her.
Okay.